This season has been brutal. My KVK performance is not near to what I was expecting from me, and for the first time I may not even hit 2 million merits. What happened? Let's break it down. The past 5 seasons I always hit over 12 million merits. This is something that was as a target since you get this Drissa shard, this thing here from hitting 12 million merits, but this season there was just no fights. And now some people are going to have a decent amount of merits, that's correct, but those people are just, fighting around the map, going over the enemy territory, doing some PvP or merit trades. It's something that I really don't have time to do, and my focus is going over the strong alliances in the future, since at least they have better survivability. Here we are starting fighting, and after a couple hours everything finished. Even we actually put some territory for the enemy if they decide to come. This is enemy territory where they can actually land up their castles and maybe start fighting. In same time on this side there can be attacked. It's just little disappointing, but I don't blame the people. Since the moment they fight with us and everything go in hospital after this, especially if they're not very well developed. I'm not so sure what level is their hospital, but still they should have some amount of troops to fight with. But again, when you see somebody who is way more stronger from you, most likely you're not going to fight every day with him. And this is one of the main reasons I may not actually hit 2 million merits. Brother, this is shame. It's not a shame. 1.6 million. But again, I just don't want to go over the map trying to find some fight here and there or do some merit trades. For me, it's just a waste of time. Of course, I miss over the rewards, but yeah, I get so many elixirs, buying all the elixirs, so I may actually do some PvP for pet skills. Definitely for the pet skills. I think maybe this is a mistake that I didn't do any merit trade, or I didn't, looking around the map to catch somebody off guard and kill him to get some merits. And there is a new feature in Call of Dragons where you can see your current season, how the performance are going there. It's horrible, bro. And you can see the previous seasons. You can see the merits, the engineering, the healing. Is something that definitely talk about accounts that is on the field. But yeah, this season things are way more different. And soon, from what I know, we're going to try to join and fight with the top alliances. This season was something, to collect the people, to have some empty server where everybody can get together, and after this move on and fight with the top alliances. And some of you, speaking about my account, know that the last season I get 420k dead troops. I hit like a 7-8 rallies. I have a video on my channel, you can go and check it out after this one. The recovery from there, I go down to 91 million, so far I'm like 2 million as power. So basically this is a legion power, maybe some small hero or artifact power, but mostly it's a legion power. So I think I can say I actually recover from the rally previous season, and we are start getting more and more power. Of course, mostly it's tier 4 troops that I'm currently having. And the main reason is I want to go for the greatest heights, to try at least to compete for the mage city skin. I think it's going to be great. I hope I get the mage skin. So this is my future troops plans, just training tier 4. And the thing is, from the recovery, from point of legions, is I still don't have like 1 million celestials. Last season I lose like 100k Celestials, 100k Vestals, but I was having more Vestals in advantage, and I definitely have to put some effort over my Celestials. The number here is like 3 legions and 76k just to support when you go back to the castle to be able to fool the legion. I definitely think that every player should have at least 2 Vestal legions inside. The main reason is just Vestals is going to give you HP boost. Now Celestials is going to give you attack. This is the difference, but yeah, I think is this one, yeah, increasing their HP by 20% once surrounding friend Legion for 15 seconds. This huge amount of time, 15 seconds. Celestials is just giving some attack. Now they're, yeah, basically they're your main blade, but you need some support troops that is doing damage and at the same time is going to provide you with some extra HP. So let's talk about who I'm currently upgrading and why. Now at the beginning of the video I say Hsiang is one of the heroes that currently I'm upgrading. Again, this is a universal hero that can support basically every troop in Call of Dragons, starting from infantry, ending up with the marksmen. Heroes that actually stop focusing right now is actually Margaret and Zeta. The main reason is I don't have reason. I just decided to go with Hsiang because currently I want to use her more. I want to make this skill level 5, but at some point I think I'm going to make one more skill with her. I can even make it right now. Plus 12, confirm, and hopefully it's going to be the right one. Nah, it's not the right one, but maybe I'm going to switch to Margaret Zeta. Now the main target is just to build 5 strong legions. In future there's going to come new heroes, new mages, new overall heroes, and we get used to have only mages and marksmen. You know, the new season is 2 mages or 2 marksmen or 2 cavalry. Right now I start seeing the game actually apply a 3rd hero, in my opinion, and this is an overall hero, because yeah, you're going to focus over main mage, but let's not forget that Thea is an overall hero, Kosk is an overall hero, Hsiang is an overall hero. All these overall heroes somehow was put aside, but I think the game is actually going to start presenting more and more of this type of heroes, just because they're basically can be combined with almost any troop in Call of Dragons, and this is extremely important for me. So yeah, Hsiang is going to, right now I'm going to put her aside and I'm going to focus over Margaret Zeta, building these extremely strong legions for my castle. Now I'm going to talk about my spending update, where I actually spent and what I'm doing. I was normally going just for the monthly packs, and you see here 197 days. Now when there is a purchase payback, I always renew this basic monthly pack, just because it gives you gems. It's something that is a best value, and at the same time it's counted as a bundle that is giving you gems. And you know, in the purchase payback you basically have to hit different stages of this, how many gems you get from purchase, and also advanced monthly pack. I think this too is perfect when, you know, purchase payback come to actually if you want to spend in the game to actually level them up. Now the other thing I actually buy was a daily deals. I was putting aside daily deals for the past, I think 2 months, something like this, or maybe 3 months. Yeah, something like 3 months, or maybe 4. I didn't actually get any daily deals. I was saving gems from, for example, I go here and you get some rare chests. In this rare chest there's going to be some gems. Also, when you in your Auguststone, when you finish specific stage, you're going to also get some chests, some gems. So I was not having that big issue buying the 24-hour speed ups, and they're till this day one of the most important thing in the game. So I was not having this issue, and I only buy the daily bundle when I need to gather some extra gems, because you're going to finish your gems. It's very hard as a free-to-play player, even with the monthly bundles, to actually be able to gather like 12k gems per month. Again, the monthly bundles help a lot, but sometimes I go for daily, and right now I'm currently with the daily. I don't know how many of these tickets I actually have. Maybe it's not that much. I have like 8 left, and I have 28 of these coins, which with these coins I actually level up my advanced monthly bundle. So this is the spending so far I'm currently doing. Nothing else, nothing crazy. Of course I buy when I get Hsiang to a legendary hero. Yeah, I buy Hsiang to go to the legendary hero. I actually didn't buy it. I think somebody from my alliance actually throw me a ticket, and I use this ticket and I get Hsiang. And from there I get this, you know, the 10 golden heads, and I buy that. I think this is a great offer for I don't know how, it's like $5 or $10. You get 10 hits and some extra stuffs. I think this is one of the best bundles when you get a new legendary hero, but so far this is the spendings I'm currently doing right now. And since I don't think we're going to fight that long, let's check here out the lances and everything there. Are we strong or things get shifted? Since there is for the seasonal want like 23 days, so most likely the new account update may not actually catch up the end of the season. So I'm going to go over the ranking. Here we have BTX Soju on the top place by power. It's obvious that the top players is going to be from BTX, and BTR is also BTX. And we're going to have less players, for example, free-to-play player, and then is basically also with a decent amount of power. This bad boy here, Grandpa Dave, I see him in the tournaments a lot. He's very good there in the champion tournaments, and you start seeing some free-to-play NN players. But mostly it's dominated by us. We're the biggest fish. I can say we're a well kingdom around the fishes. Even though NN and free-to-play is having decent amount of power, they have like maybe 3 or 4 billion power less from us. And at the same time, we're not talking about 10 billion power and 6 billion power. We're 26, they're 21, something like this, or maybe 20. So yeah, I think they definitely have the power, but still, we're on the top of the food chain right now. From the merits, we have from the MM, this bad boy. So you can see on the top place is some. Now I don't know which merits is merits traded, merits farming. Some people attack their farms and so on, but from the first view, this is the players who is having the most merits right now at this stage of the RKVK. Let's see the lance power. As you can see, yeah, 23 billion power is our lance together now, and then in free to play it's like 11.5, 9.1, so in total it's like 20.5 billion power here. This is a decent amount of power also, since they are one kingdom. They're two separate lances, but they're one kingdom. And this towers, let's check it out. Alliance merits, we're on the first place, like 2 times more from the second one. It's like 1.8 billion merits. Here we have like 714 million merits from SWNS, and currently there is a lot of fights there. This is very strange, by the way. It's something that I didn't know. Is this gate here, you can basically pass it. Alliance can move through the occupied passes. You can basically pass this, I think somehow. I really don't know how. Since, you know, there is just small fights here and there, but mostly we're focused for fighting here and see. And we're not fighting with NN and free to play, so yeah. Even though that we actually leave some space here, if they want to come back to just to fight with us, but they just never come back. They never come back also for the Thunder Rock. As you can see, we actually give some opportunity so they can actually build something here. Just it's not looking good. Not looking good from point of activity here. With this disappointing kingdom, I definitely have to do some changes. But it's not actually depending that much on my side. Like it's like 1.6 million power. Merits. I stream every big fight we have, gate openings and everything, but everything just end up in a couple hours, and after this is just small fights here and there. My gathering heroes get attacked a couple times. The donkeys don't give any kind of merits, but still, I'm not so sure I can what I can actually do to change things. I hope with the plan we're having to migrate with the top alliances and fight there, things is going to be way more different. But yeah, something that I notice is people are making jokes about BTX fighting against World War kingdoms, and this is not the case. Imagine if you're in the kingdom where there is no fights and you're going to win the season. Even though there was a big chance we do not win the season, if the communication between the rest of the alliances was way better. But imagine if you are so easy to win everything, well, people are going to get bored, and people most likely is going to quit this specific kingdom if the things are boring. Especially players like me. Look at this thing, 1.6. This is Where is the enjoyment if you don't get merits and you don't fight? So I hope we're going to, not I hope, I'm sure we're going to go and try to compete with the top alliances in Call of Dragons. This is the main idea of our leadership, and I believe that next season, next KVK is going to be way more different from what we're seeing right now. Now that was my March update, and right now I want to hear from you. How is your KVK going? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, hit one like and subscribe.